How did Afrobeats get out of Africa? Why is it so popular? How did it spread to every continent of the world? This is the story of Afrobeats out of Africa. Let us explore how it evokes feelings that liberate and influence culture. The influence of social media and the diaspora, mainstream media, and the initial ups and downs faced by the genre. To truly understand the sensation of Afrobeats, let's take a few steps back to its roots. Afrobeats' origin dates back to Fela Kuti, a pioneer who blended jazz, highlife, and funk to create something for the whole world to marvel at. Fast forward to the 21st century, Afrobeat is popular for its uplifting and feel-good vibes. The music is energetic and the rhythms are infectious. It's a function of African music styles, with traditional rhythms and sprinkles of influences from hip-hop, dancehall, reggae, and other styles around the world. This creates a danceable, unique style appealing to a global audience. Afrobeats represents empowerment and resilience. The lyrics often reflect unity, culture, celebration, and triumph of the human spirit. It fits into various events and social settings on a global scale. There is a diverse pool of artists. Davido's vibe is completely different to that of Wizkid or Burna Boy. Omalay, Tems, Tiwa Savage, Tyler, and Rema bring something completely unique to the table. Artists from all over the world are now incorporating Afrobeats elements into their body of work. Beyoncé did a whole project collaborating with artists incorporating Afrobeats. Chris Brown has had major releases with Afrobeats artists. Drake did one dance with Wizkid with over 2 billion streams and counting. This keeps Afrobeats at the forefront of the global music scene. There is a large audience of diasporans influencing the spread of Afrobeats. The music helps them connect with home, serving as a cultural bridge, language, fashion, and entertainment. I am no longer surprised when I hear Burna Boy, Davido, Rema, Ruga, Wizkid, or Tems' song booming down the speaker of a passing car in London, New York, or Mumbai. This is the new reality. Afrobeats have a unique way with words and melody. This blend is often referred to as lamba. Lamba gives the audience an X factor that just sweetens up the music. Rema said, "Baby, calm down, this your body, it puts my heart for lockdown. Girl, you sweet like Fanta." Davido said, "I am unavailable, them know they see me." Ashake said, "Don't care what they yarning about me in particular. Kukomi. Burna Boy said, "You go bow for the result, oh. Nothing to discuss, oh. My eye don't cry. I need Igbo and Shayo." So as you can see, these songs have plenty lamba and are a global phenomenon. Popular mainstream media houses that were once the domain of major Western artists are now writing articles and granting interviews to Afrobeat artists. Tems was on Jimmy Kimmel Live, CK on The Tonight Show, Wizkid and Tems on The Tonight Show, Burna Boy on Jimmy Fallon, Davido on The Tonight Show, Ashake on The Tonight Show in 2023. This brings more eyeball to the genre and spreads the gospel of Afrobeats. Social media platforms further enhance the spread of Afrobeats, with people sharing dance routines and making their own personal routines. Rema, CK, and Phil's songs emerged as the most Shazammed song at one point, with people making millions of videos every week. You might be wondering if everything has always been this good for this genre of music. Unfortunately, the answer is no. Modern Afrobeats had a period of struggle and only started to become widely accepted in mainstream media in the late 2010s. Mainstream gatekeepers laughed at Afrobeats, saying everything sounds the same. Once you hear one, you've heard it all. Back in Nigeria and other African countries, radio and media was dominated by Western music from the USA and Europe. Imagine that for a second. Afrobeats was not dominant in its own backyard, like a prophet not being appreciated in his homeland. Artists spent countless hours quoting radio stations to play their music. It fell on deaf ears, or you had to be specially connected. The Nigerian Broadcasting Commission introduced the Broadcasting Code in 2010. This turned out to be a game changer because it required that radio stations play 80% local music in Nigeria. This opened the floodgate, and the rest, they say, is history. A dark cloud had been lifted and acts started to emerge. Today, Afrobeats is like the new scramble for Africa, as international labels like Sony and Universal, who previously left, now returned to open up shop and sign artists like Davido and Wizkid. Burna Boy is with Atlantic Records and Thames with Since 93 and RCA. The Grammy Award is the biggest accolade one could get in music. Guess what? Modern Afrobeats has now bagged Grammy Awards with Burna Boy, Wizkid, Thames, and Tyler. And surely this won't be the last. Winning at the Grammys has now created a category for Africa, further solidifying Afrobeats' place as a global player. Let's be honest. Nigerians are not happy. It is felt that Nigerian nominations are formidable, and considering their success and impact, at least one should have won. On the other hand, Tyler's song had a phenomenal impact, and either way, it's still a win for Africa. Here is what the Grammy CEO said, and I quote, "The only way to win is to have the membership of the Academy vote for you. All the music is submitted, the members listen to it, and then they evaluate it on the quality of the art. Not the sales, not the streams, not how many fans, not how many followers. It's just the opinion of the membership in that particular year. That's how you win a Grammy. There is no committee, there is no journalist, no labels. It's music professionals voting for their peers, period." London warmed to Afrobeats ahead of all others in the diaspora. Of course, London has a special relationship and history with this genre. Fela Kuti arrived in London in 1958 to study composition and trumpet performance at Trinity College of Music, now known as Trinity Laban Conservatoire of Music and Dance. He was sent to study medicine by his parents, and while studying, he formed a band of his own, which pioneered a style of music now known as Afrobeat. The seed had been sown, and considering that the diasporan community has grown exponentially, it is no surprise that Afrobeats took off in London and extended to Europe and the USA. There are now music charts specifically dedicated to Afrobeats in the UK and America, like the UK official Afrobeats charts, compiled by the official charts company, and also the US Afrobeats songs chart, compiled by Billboard and Afro Nation. Afrobeats is now a force to be reckoned with globally. It has proven that the universal language of rhythm brings people together, transcending borders. It is testament to the power of African music.